Today is 420, and great day for many reasons, but culturally and socially, there's another connotation to it. Are you down with the 420, Matt?
Yeah, fully down with 420.
Yeah. Do you think it should be legalized, and if so, why? Or if not?
Yeah, I think we've been beating this subject around for too long. I think the majority of people will agree that, freedom is better, and government oversight is a little too strong sometimes. But whatever. I think it's up to people's personal choice, and I think that's a good idea to let people make that themselves, as long as nobody's getting hurt.
I agree. If it does become legal, I know you've talked about just the hemp aspect of it being a beer. Some brewers are already doing that.
We've done hemp beer, not here, but with a collaboration with Carolina Barnhouse. Turned out really good.
If it did become legal, though, would you, in a legal manner, look into that? Because you do have farms.
No, I mean, I don't.
That'd be something we'd be interested in.
Not really. I mean, we're strictly into the beer business right now, and who knows what will happen in the future. It's hard to paint yourself into a corner. I don't want to limit any possibilities, but
right.
Right now we're focusing on running a successful brewery and the hop farm, and we got multiple irons in the fire. And I'm fully supportive of it. I hope that the agricultural community around here would benefit from that. We have a lot of farmers that are really struggling, and we have a lot of. I think that South Carolina is a very farm-centric, ag-centric type
especially
community.
Once you get out of the towns.
Yeah, no, I mean these farmers they need, when hemp became legal and a lot of people became hemp farmers, they jumped onto a niche market, product that I think is in high demand, and there's no reason that as being a big farming community, we shouldn't be able to take advantage of our wonderful soil and our great growing seasons, and kind of let farmers do what they do best. As long as everybody stays safe and nobody gets hurt, and everything's legal and regulated, it should be great.
Yeah, that's what I think is one of the big things. You guys know I'm ex-military. Matt knows I'm ex-military, and you brought up the freedom aspect of it, being able to choose. I don't agree with everything that everybody does, but everybody should have a choice. And
as long as it's not dangerous, nobody's like inherently, or you're not hurting anybody else.
That's the key. That's what I'm always saying. If it doesn't hurt somebody else, you should be allowed to do it. So that's cool that you are open to those things. Now, that said, you're also a father. If your son was, how would that go?
I would not be happy. I'm gonna let him make his own mind up when he's an adult. But until then, he's in my house.
There you go.
It's my rules.
My house, my rules. So with the beer, I have family members, very close family members, that have said, if you're going to drink, you should do it in my house. Like, if you're going to have your first drink, as a parent, I want to be the first one. I want to be the one to give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. I have my own opinion. How do you feel about that? Especially being a brewer yourself.
I mean, I snuck a couple beers when I was young, and actually kept me from becoming a bad, looking at alcohol in a wrong way. I think a lot of cultures are used to alcohol, and the forbiddenness is taken away, and people are inherently more responsible after having been used to the idea of alcohol being a not so forbidden thing. Look at other cultures in Europe and places where, like Germany. Linus back here grew up in Berlin, and it was common to have beer as part of normal everyday culture. And by the time you turned 21, it was not a big deal anymore.
Sure.
I think the same thing could go here, as long as people were able to be eased into it smartly. I think that's really a better approach than making it so prohibited that people flock to it whenever they're allowed to do it.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Let's introduce Maya.
Thanks for watching right here on Y-TiSTiCS, guys. Leave us some comments. Let us know what you think. Check out more videos, and don't forget about the podcast every Wednesday on your favorite provider. You guys know that already. Come back and see us here on Y-TiSTiCS. I mean, hey, why not?